Hello. So I don't know what's with that accent, but hello. So this is like gonna be the second video of my 3DS talk and stuff. And well, this I just after the video of 3DS talking that I already did. I thought, what would be the questions about my 3DS collection that people would want to ask? And basically, first of all, I went through all the main system tool programs, and I activated Street Pass and the eShop or over the internet, and I set up my email and stuff like that. And yeah, and then from there, I went through the parts of the system like the game. I played a game and saw how the system and the game handled and everything, and then the memory card, how that worked. And I had first I had an 8 GB memory card in, and I figured you need more, like 16 megabyte memory card, because you put music and pictures, and then you want to get some like main 3DS games like Mario Kart 7 as a download, and some other Mario games as a download. Like other Mario games that you can get are from like the original Nintendo system, or like I think that's it. Maybe like there's a Game Boy one, like the 6 Golden Coins game. That's from Game Boy. And here's a question that I thought, like, how do you keep the music entertaining for yourself? Like, well, basically you have your CD collection, and I love music, and I always listen to the radio, and sometimes I listen to the radio and I want to buy one of the albums, but I can never, like, when I go to the store and look for them, I never find them, and I end up getting something else. But I'm good at comparing from what I've heard of to what I'm seeing, and I usually pick up pretty good ones. There's only one CD that I haven't downloaded on my computer or put on a file, and that's Kimbra, and the CD is called Vows. And I brought that to my friend's house, and we listened to it, and he's like, if you can't understand any words that she's saying, it's not really a good music or good CD. And yeah, I know, and that's pretty true, but I still kind of liked it. I listened to it once, and the first time I thought I understood it, but I just didn't try to enjoy the music. And then after that, I kept on. But the thing I figured out, in the book for the album, there's actually words that you can sing along to and read along with the music. So I don't know if you get that song on iTunes, if they have like a booklet with the words in it, but I'd rather just have the booklet in my hands. So I think it's better to buy the CDs. That way you can put it in different CD players that you have. You can play it on your DVD player if you really wanted to, because you might be in a different room or something, or and then from there you can download it on your you can rip it onto your computer and then listen to it on your computer without the CD. That's what I usually do. But so what I do with the CDs is I make a folder. And I try and customize each album. And okay, so I have Sticks and Stones album, Jason Derulo, the tattoos, and Justin Bieber CD, and all these are normal except for Sticks and Stones. Sticks and Stones is mixed with a Rihanna CD, and so it goes one song Cher Lloyd from Sticks and Stones, then one song Rihanna, one song Rihanna, one song Cher Lloyd, one song, and it goes like that through the whole CD. So if you play that on a 3DS, what the 3DS does, it organizes the two albums. So first it'll do Cher Lloyd, and then it'll do Rihanna. It's okay like that, but if it's different if I listen to it on my computer. Oh, let me check something. Yeah, the other 2 albums are normal. Yeah, but I have a lot of those folders, like 3 or 4, and then I have this one it's like mixed music, and you don't know who's on it or anything. Yeah, I think it's better because you can put 3, and then I put 3 folders in one folder, and you can basically on one laptop charge, like a full charged battery on a laptop, you can click the folder, and then it'll play through the list of albums that you have, and it'll usually last the whole charge. And if the batteries run out, and you recharge it, it'll resume, and it'll go from where you left off, so you get to continue listening to it, and then you just pick another one. And on the 3DS, there's also resume, so that's what I mean about music. You have to like, for me, I have to actually get the CDs, and I don't use credit cards, so I wouldn't want to go to iTunes and get into that. And I don't like how it downloads like iTunes, and you have to use the iTunes program to listen to your music. I like to use what I have on my computer. My computer is just fine. And yeah, so like, and like, after you get all the games on your 3DS, like, how do you organize all your games? You get the pen, the stylus, which I don't like to use, so, and you can tap, first get it into the mode that you like the grid, how you can have 2 to top and bottom, or 3 to top bottom, up to 6 top and bottom, and then start organizing it by tapping, or pressing on the thing and holding it there, and then dragging the icon of the game, or whatever, and there's this thing that I have with those DSi games. Like I got a free DSi game it was for a few days on the eShop channel thing, and I made a folder called DSiWare games, and when I might stop by to the DSi section and download a bunch of them and just put them in the folder. Once the folder fills up, and those DSi games, they always run off the system memory because there's a built-in DS apparently in it, which is kind of weird, but it'll use the memory. One folder would probably be enough. Some games are pretty big, but what usually happens, if you get a bunch of big ones, you'll start looking for small ones to fill it up. So, and just when you want to start collecting on the download games, because download games are great, you never trade them in, and they're always on your system, so you'll feel like you can replay them anytime you want, and like you don't have to turn the power off to take them off. You just press home button, and so you can play it for 5 or 10 minutes, and then you can press home. If you think of something that you want to see in that game, you can go back to it and play for 20 minutes or more or whatever. So they're very neat, like they're good. And just you say you want to collect those games, and so you do what I said with the grid and organizing the things and making some folders or something. I think for some reason you get 3 folders, and after that it's just too many folders, I think. And then when you're downloading the games, just leave them the exact way that you downloaded them. And if you feel like the need, or feel like doing something, just organize them, and maybe your favorite ones near the front, and then like weird exciting ones near the back. I don't know, it's kind of weird. So what else is on the questionnaire? Like, how long do I play my 3DS for? Well, when I get a new game, I play it 3 times in 3 days. And then after that, it's just whenever I turn it on, I'll play a level or 2 levels. And then I'll just turn it off and if I want to go for a walk, I'll turn it off, but I'll leave it in sleep mode. And then I'll walk around and get the coins. And yeah. but I figured don't bother collecting the coins for the Mii Plaza if you never met anybody with Street Pass for it, because you can barely do anything. Like on the puzzle, you keep getting the same puzzle pieces, and on the Save Me or whatever, the Mii Hero guy, it's impossible because those cats are so weak that you hire the cats or whatever on your team for the play coins, but they're so weak and they don't do anything. Plus, I'm in no rush. I put all those things that came with the system on the system like that in the system tool folder. Yeah, so, and I made one folder just to, I'm like, hey, you can make folders, but then I erased it, and then after I erased it, the next folder said 2 on it. And you can also rename folders, so that's pretty exciting that you can do a bunch of stuff like that. Yeah, but I think like you don't have to buy a PS Vita, but if you ran out of room on a memory card for your 3DS, like you can either save that memory card, and if you put in a new memory card, you can download more games on it, or you can just delete the games and download new games. But I'd rather just pick the right games and make a perfect collection, which will probably take like 3 years, I swear. So I don't know. And like I have a bank card that can be used as a credit card, so it's good I don't need to have a credit card, or I guess I do, but it's a bank card, so I'm pretty happy that I can use that for 3DS eShop thing. And like, I don't know. And but say if you had like a small, like a child, and they play Nintendo 3DS, and you want to get all these games for them over the download channel, like basically what I think is that you should just turn off the wireless so they can't use the internet, and it's kind of hard to figure out how to turn it off and on and stuff. And truthfully, if they figure that out and actually know that they're turning on the wireless and go on the internet, they're probably old enough to get their own games. But there's things like allowance, which means you're not allowing them to do anything until a certain time when they have money. Then they're allowed to get a certain amount of games or something. But like, yeah. Like, I haven't downloaded any games yet, but I made a wish list, and right now it's running up to around $58. I think I'm gonna get all of them except a $120 game, and then I can just pay the $50 the next time, next paycheck. So it's like pretty good. And just how did I do it? How did I make a YouTube video just talking about 3DS and it was different from all the other videos? Like, I don't know, I guess I just went to the computer and just said make this video, and then I had to do it myself. So it's like I gotta make the video, so it's not gonna be all like, it's not gonna be something that I learned strict out. It's gonna be more something that is going through my head and coming out my mouth right into the camera. Because YouTube videos, like, I bet like in the future, if you want to make a cool 3DS video, you can actually make a cool one with some kind of digital splicing system. I don't know, who knows what it'll be called, but like it'll have cool computer graphics in the video, right? So it's just a YouTube video, like, and I don't know, if you after you watch the YouTube video, the next video of 3DS, I'll leave up to your imagination, because usually that's the best thing to do. Just leave it up to the imagination, and those will be my 3DS videos for my YouTube channel. Alright, okay, see you later.